Hey guys, Mr. B here. So this is a quick intro, not necessarily to Project 4, but to the concept of credible sources. Now I know that you guys already understand some stuff about credible sources. For instance, every once in a while, let's Google something, Saturn, how about that? I might click on a Nicosia article, or excuse me, not Nicosia, a Wikipedia article. And a lot of times, kids in my classes will say, that's not a very credible source, and that's true. You should not use Wikipedia for serious published papers, serious works. It's not a credible source, okay? But there are some other sources that aren't necessarily credible either, okay? Certain news organizations can be very biased. Biased means that they only tell one side of a news event, so they might only tell a conservative side or only tell a liberal side of a story, and that might change the way they're reporting on it. Some of them don't really follow science, or they're very skeptical of science. This is obviously a bad thing. Science is the best tool we have as humans to learn the truth about the world, right? So we need to pay attention to science as much as we can, especially when it comes to things like our health, okay? And, you know, some are just downright inaccurate, okay? They just have things in them that are hoaxes, or that people are trying to sell you something. There's lots of reasons why news or sources on the internet might be bad or inaccurate, okay? So there is a couple of things I want you to look up. So I'm gonna post these web pages in Otis. See if I can find them. Fast. Okay, so one is dhmo.org. Okay, so this is a research website about dihydrogen monoxide. Now I want you to think, dihydrogen monoxide, what does that sound like? And I want you to look and tell me if you think this is a credible source. Like, research into it and see what you think. And there's also a video on YouTube. What's it called? BBC Spaghetti Harvest in Ticino. Let's turn off the Wi-Fi and try that again. Okay, I want you to look this up, also on Otis, the Spaghetti Harvest in Ticino, and I want you to think about if these are credible sources. Now, I'll give you a hint. Neither one of these are credible sources, okay? Spaghetti is not harvested from trees. Spaghetti is made from grain and then made in a separate process, so spaghetti doesn't grow on trees. And this molecule, dihydrogen monoxide, di means two. Oh, yeah, pull it. So di means two, and then we have hydrogen. Oops. And then mono, like monoxide, means one, oxygen. So what do we make if we have two hydrogens and one oxygen? We make H2O, or water, okay? So this webpage is basically trying to argue that dihydrogen monoxide, or H2O, or water, is very toxic and is bad for us, which is clearly not true, okay? So both of these pages are fake, but they might look like they're real to an ordinary person who's not used to looking for that kind of stuff. So that is something that we as scientists need to get better at, is learning how to find credible sources. And so this project 4, will be tackling that.